Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a get ready with me video, and this one's going to be a little bit different because instead of this video being about like the look that I'm doing, I want it to be about the products that I am using. I have been trying so many new e.l.f. products lately. Just like over the span of a couple months, I've tried a lot of new e.l.f. and I haven't had a chance to like really use a lot of it in a video or talk about it a lot in a video. So I want this video to be dedicated to as much e.l.f. as I have. I'm gonna try to do an entire face look with all e.l.f., but I know I'm missing a couple pieces, like I don't have an e.l.f. concealer or brow pencil or mascara. So besides those things, and maybe a couple others if I think about it along the way. Anyways, I'm going to be using as much e.l.f. as possible, including brushes. e.l.f. brushes are some of my favorite affordable brushes. They're like black studio line. So yeah, I just want to come on here and tell you guys, kind of like review the products as I go along and get ready. I'm thinking about doing just something like kind of a simple fall look, something like fall school appropriate look, maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let's get going. So the first product that I'm so excited about is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. This one is in ivory and it is not the right color. It's it's light, but like it's way too peachy for me, so it almost makes it a little bit too dark for me. But this foundation is so amazing, like so amazing. I have used it multiple days going to work. I've tried it with a setting spray and without a setting spray. I have worn it like all day or just for a couple hours, and it really wears nicely. I have combo skin and it wears super nicely on my skin without getting oily too quick or without breaking it part of my nose. Like, I'm so impressed by this foundation. The only thing that I don't like about it is the color, which I've been mixing some of my Kat Von D foundation in just to make it a little bit lighter. But today I'm just gonna kind of plop it on there. And this stuff smells like mint, like it smells minty. Then I'm going to blend that in with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is just like their version of like a foundation buffing brush. It's not as dense as I would like it, but it still gets the job done. And it's still a pretty dang good brush for how inexpensive it is. So as you can see, the foundation color isn't that bad, but it's one of those foundations where like you're putting it on like in your bathroom or in your bedroom, and then you go outside and you're like, that's not the right color. So yeah. Just gonna blend it down my neck. Did I just break it? No. See, it just evened out my skin so nicely. It doesn't sit on top of the skin. It's just a really awesome foundation. Okay, and then like I said, I do not have an e.l.f. concealer, but I want to stick with affordable things, so I'm just going to use my NYX HD concealer. And I'm going to bring that onto my eyelids to help prime. I haven't tried the e.l.f. primers, just because primer is one of those things that I am so picky about. Like, I have such oily eyelids and I care so much about how my eyeshadow looks that I hardly ever stray away from what I know when it comes to primer. But I know I love this concealer as an eyeshadow primer. What do you guys think of the e.l.f. primer? Is it good? Is it worth it? Like, is it bad? Let me know if it's bad. For real though. Okay, then I'm going to set my under eyes with my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This stuff is amazing. It's been talked about so much. I hardly have to talk about it, but it's just, it's so good. And then I'm going to set that with an e.l.f. blush brush, which is just a perfect little brush to set your under eyes. Or to like sharpen up a contour, or to put on blush. It's just a kind of a weird shape for blush. But yeah, to like sharpen up a contour, like patting powder underneath, or to even like deepen a contour. This is a multi-use brush. I love it. So I'm just going to set all of the highlighted areas. I'm also going to set my nose, just because I like how this powder sets my nose better than the powder that we're about to use. And then for the rest of the face, I'm going to dust myself with some e.l.f. High Definition powder. It's the one in the big box. I honestly don't like this for the center of my face, just because this kind of sits on the skin, but for the perimeter of my face, it's pretty dang good. That's why I like setting my nose with the other stuff. Do you see it flying everywhere? Set my nose with the other stuff, and then I will set the rest of my face with this. And I'm using my e.l.f. Kabuki Face brush. I've never talked about this in a video, but I use it every single day. Literally every single day. I have used this to set my foundation for almost a year now. It's so good. It hasn't shed. It's super, super thick and ugh, it's amazing. I might be crazy. It might be the powder, but something is giving me a little bit of luminosity and it's really, really pretty. Okay, let's go on to contour. Oh my god, I am so excited to talk to you guys about this thing because this thing just entered my life and it has changed my life. This little guy is the e.l.f. blending brush. It is from their Beautifully Bare collection. Oh my god, this is the best contouring brush in the world. It's so soft and plush. It's perfect for contouring the nose. Like, oh, it's amazing. One of the best brushes I own, and it was, I think, $6, and oh, it's so good. And you guys, e.l.f. a lot of the time will do 40% off sales or even 50% off sales, so I highly recommend subscribing to their little email list and getting notifications because they do really, really good deals. I mean, it's already such cheap makeup. It's inexpensive makeup that, like, getting a deal on it is amazing. Anyways, so I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. contour palette. Now, okay, this is gonna be weird, but I have the contour palette and the bronzer palette, and I actually switched out. This is the contour color that goes in this palette, but I was traveling and so I switched them so that I could have a contour color in my bronzer palette because I like the bronzer palette better than the contour palette. This one is just okay. I mean, not too much to speak about, but I mean, I just don't reach for it. But the contour color in it is really, really good. So I'm just gonna dip my little brush into it, tap off the excess. Boom. Perfecto. And then with the same bronzer palette, I'm going to take, which one? This one right here. It has a subtle shimmer. This one has a lot of shimmer, and this one is too dark for me. So this one has a subtle shimmer, and it's pretty orangey, but not too orangey. And I'm going to take my handy dandy e.l.f. complexion brush. This has been my holy grail brush forever. I use it for everything. If I'm traveling, I take it because I can use it to contour, to bronze, and to blush. It's so good. This is another one that you need in your collection. Absolutely need in your collection. I actually have two. But I'm just going to dip it in and warm up my skin. This bronzer is like orangey. It's really golden. It's really, really, really pretty. I really like the bronzer palette. If you're going to pick up one of the palettes, get the bronzer palette or the blush palette. I would skip the contour palette. TBH, I would skip the contour palette. Okay, and then this is another exciting one. This is the e.l.f. Studio Blush in Blushing Rose. I've been wearing this non-stop. I know I just like decluttered the other e.l.f. blush that I had, but I just picked up a new one and I love it so much. And I'm actually going to be using an Eco Tools brush just because this has been my holy grail blush brush forever. It's so good and it's affordable. So I mean, I'm not really cheating because it's still affordable, right? But I just dab it in a little bit. I love that blush. It's another one of those blushes like I talked about in my August favorites, like the NARS blush, where it's a deep blush but it's still suitable for pale princesses. I'm just gonna kind of go ham with that blush. Okay, then I'm going to highlight. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Baked highlighter in Blush Gems. I would recommend wetting your brush for more pigmentation, but I mean, it's still pretty freaking good, especially for $3. And I'm using the e.l.f. Small Tapered brush, another brush that I love. Let's just get this out of the way. I love all e.l.f. Studio brushes. All of them. If you are a beginner, if you are on a budget, if you just need new brushes, get them. Doesn't matter what your situation is, get them. They're great. Look at that highlight though. Highlight on fleek. Okay, let's move on to eyes. I have no idea what I'm doing for eyes. Actually, I'm going to fill in my brows real quick off camera because I don't stray away from my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Sorry, I don't do it. It's my thing. Alright, be right back. Alright, we have brow. So, let's get started with eyes. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. It was $10 and honestly, don't pay $10 for it. Wait until there's a sale and pay $5 for it or $6 for it. but I just, I don't know. It's not the best thing, but it does get the job done, and it is pretty stinking good. I mean, I would give this like a C+, you know? Not worth $10, but worth $5 or $6. You know what I mean? So the first color I'm going to take is this third one in right here, and I'm going to take that on, just a fluffy blending brush, and just pop that into the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to take this fifth color in, this kind of a burnty burgundy color, and I'm just going to take that on my finger and pat that all over the lid. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this tiny little e.l.f. crease brush. This is an awesome like detail crease brush, and I'm just going to take more of that color and blend it up into the crease to that first brown that we put down. And then I'm just going to deepen up my outer V, which with this third brown from the end. So I'm just going to make a little C motion with this crease brush and then just swirl it around like that, just to deepen up that outer corner. I'm going to go back with that first color a little bit just to blend everything. And then I'm going to take some of this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrious eyeshadow. Ooh, the sticker came off. I don't know what this one is called. It's a really, really pretty, like, pomegranate sparkle color. I'll have the name of it down below or somewhere here. But anyways, I'm just gonna run my finger through it, get some on my finger, and just pop it on my lid. And you guys, I'm actually not gonna put eyeshadow on my lower lash line. What? Yeah, I want to keep this as everyday. I want to keep it like an everyday kind of glam, everyday glam fall look. That's what I'm going for. So since it's a little bit smoky up top, I want to keep it bare, keep it minimum. You know what I mean? Let's just keep going. I'm rambling. So then next I'm going to do a line of eyeliner using the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner. I used to use this all the time. It's an awesome, awesome liner for $3. Like, this brush is awesome because it's so long and thin that you could do the thinnest little line possible. The only thing is when these start getting like old, you have to kind of layer the color to get it to an opaque black. Eyeliner is done. So I'm just going to highlight my brow bone really quick. I'm just going to take the white, the lightest like cream color shade from the Mad for Matte palette, and then I'm going to move on to lips. I'm going to take this lip liner and blending brush in Natural. Like, one side is the liner and then the other side is like a little tiny like lip brush that I think would be awesome for liquid lipsticks. Probably going to use it for a liquid lipstick, but I'm just going to fill in my lips with this. This is a lot more pink than I anticipated. Oh well, keep it going. I bet this is a color a lot of people would like though, because it's a really pretty natural coral pink. I'm just not about the pink lips. Well, that's kind of nice. It just kind of shears it out and smudges it out. I like it. Okay, and then I'm going to take, this is the e.l.f. Mineral Lipstick. It's this one. This says Eyes, Lips, Face. I don't think it's a moisturizing lipstick. I think it is the Mineral Lipstick, and this one is in Natural Nymph, a super, super pale nude. Ooh, I like that lip combo a lot though. Yeah, this lip combo is bomb.com. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I just popped on some mascara off camera because I don't have an e.l.f. mascara. I tried one and it was absolute garbage, so yeah. Anyways, I just really wanted to talk to you guys about all of this e.l.f. stuff that I've been trying because so much of it is so fantastic. Like, yes, there are some products that I'm like, maybe not. But there are a lot of products where I'm like, yes, like, get it. You need it in your life. So what I want you guys to do is comment down below with one product you love from e.l.f. and then one product you hated from e.l.f. And, or it could be multiple, but at least one, because I want to know what you guys like and I want to know which products to avoid. I love e.l.f. I love affordable makeup. And e.l.f. is cruelty free, which is awesome. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure you press subscribe, become a part of my weird little YouTube family here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!